Alright, so this Knife Thoughts video is going to be another one on a knife that's just a little too big to fit into screen on my normal setup. And first off, my cousin told me that his daughters were watching the video, the other video where I'm in screen on the sword that my friend loaned me, and that they really liked watching it. So I wanted to real quick say hello to Lily and Josie. But this is the Cold Steel Magnum Kukri. And this is a machete, really. It's not really a knife, but it's one that I have wanted for a while, and just recently got, actually after the news of Cold Steel being sold to GSM Outdoors, which I am planning to do either a video or article on that topic. But I just wanted to get a couple of the Cold Steels that I've been wanting for a while before, you know, they go get discontinued or something like that. But this is a Kukri style machete, hence the name, the Magnum Kukri. And as you can see, it comes in a pretty nice sheath. It's a nylon sheath. It has this hard plastic down for the tip so that you don't stab through the sheath, which I've done with other machetes. And then it has two clasps that you can undo to be able to take it out. I actually typically leave this top one undone. I have been carrying this in my car, and you don't really need the top one, but has both of them, and it does have a thing for belt carry, but it's a pretty big, you know, tool to carry on your belt. But you might if you were doing a bunch of yard work or something. But like I said, this is a Kukri style machete, so it has a recurve here. The widest area is towards the tip, but not centered, and not all the way at the tip. So it makes it so that it does have a usable tip for if you needed to use that for some reason, as well as some weight at this wide part. So it actually works really well for chopping. I've used this for cutting limbs off of a tree that had fallen, and it works really well for that because it does have this extra weight in this area due to the extra height. And then you can, you know, kind of like if you need to do any shaving or anything like that, it's easy to get a grip up on this area and use this area here. I have actually wanted this for a while because when I was younger, I went and lived in Costa Rica with my brother for about a month. He had a jiu-jitsu school in Costa Rica, and I used the smaller version of this, the normal, I think it's just the Kukri machete from Cold Steel, for all kinds of stuff while I was there. And I've just wanted this one for a while, never got it, and I'm really happy with it. It works really well. Like I said, it chops well. You could use it for batoning, and it's a, you know, finely made machete. Of course, being a machete, it doesn't have a much of a primary grind. This is the full height of that primary grind there, but it came sharp enough. It did have some burrs, so I did have to, you know, file those burrs off a little bit. The handle is a checkered craton, so it's like a hard rubber, and it's really comfortable in the hand. Has a little bit of a palm swell, nice guard, and a nice pommel here so that if you are swinging it for chopping or anything like that, it doesn't come out of your hand too easily. And it does have a lanyard hole there, which is probably something I should put it on if I'm going to continue to use it for those things. And it seems like it has pretty much a full tang. It doesn't come through the end, but I think that the tang is pretty much a full tang. And it is made in South Africa. I know that's mirrored there, but it's made in South Africa, so there are other machete manufacturers and brands that come out of South Africa, and this seems to be well made, and I really like this Kukri design. It's not the most curved Kukri design that you might see. Often they'll have more of an angle about here on the blade, but that makes this so that, you know, it is a little bit less, I would say, designed for, you know, like martial or combat applications than more traditional Kukri designs. and a little bit better for what I use it for, which is, you know, in the yard and things like that. So again, I'm really happy with this one. I got it for $27 on Amazon, shipped. So I think that that's a pretty fair deal for a good sized, I believe about 18-inch blade machete, with a nice sheath, which a lot of machetes don't come with a good sheath. So this is the Cold Steel Magnum Kukri, and I really like it. And if you're looking for a kind of good all-around machete that isn't too expensive but comes with a sheath, this might be a good option. Real quick here, the shirt I'm wearing in this video is a couple different traditional knife patterns: Barlow, Trapper, Stockman, and Swayback. If you like that, if you're a fan of those patterns, I do have these available on knifethoughts.com. And then also make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel here, and hit the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. And last but not least, don't forget to go out and do good.